Good Stride Seekers, Lim the Gym, coming back at you again with another video. And pretty much, I'm just going to break down the formula for creation. I'm going to break down the formula for everything you see into physical existence. Because what y'all have to understand is this water bottle, this keychain, this table, this shit didn't just appear out of thin air. Somebody had to have a thought about it first. And then that thought gave them a certain feeling, whether it was passion, whether it was charisma, and then you take those two principles and that gives you an energy. That gives you, and that energy can manifest as a person, place, thing, or a scenario. It doesn't matter. And y'all need to understand the frequency represents the masculinity. The vibration represents the feminine, your feelings. You feel me? And this is how everything comes into creation. And this is how religion came into creation. This is how all this witchcraft and all this pedophilic, it all manifested from this formula right here. I'm gonna use religion for an example. Somebody had a thought, okay, we need to create a diversion that's gonna get people to suppress their spiritual energy. How is that? Okay, so that's the thought. That's what they're thinking of. Okay, so what can we think of, or what can we create, aka the masculine, the frequency? Your frequency is just your thoughts, right? So someone had a thought or an idea of religion, and as a result, that frequency, if you take that frequency, you take that thought, you take that idea, that thought or that idea makes you feel some type of way. When somebody shares their thoughts and ideas with you, they make you feel some type of way. And when you combine those two, it gives you energy, matter, physical matter. See, if you think about something, you have to have enough passion or desire to bring it into physical existence. AKA, if you have a thought and it matters to you, you see what I'm saying? You have a thought, you have enough desire to carry it out because it matters to you. So now it's going to manifest as physical energy. This is basically sex right here. This is the formula for sex right here. And when I say sex, yes, I'm talking about intercourse, but everything you see in physical existence is sex. Sex meaning sexual energy exchange. Y'all need to, we need to get on it, bro. We need to get on it. And so like I was saying with religion, someone had the thought of religion, right? And that thought of religion made people feel some type of way. And then it manifested into a physical energy. And once something manifests into a physical energy, this is when people put labels on things. So someone had a thought of creating Lim. So, and based on the thought that Lim, okay, someone had a thought of creating Lim. And based on that thought, it gave them a certain feeling, right? And now that feeling that thought gave them is going to manifest into physical energy. And once that thing manifests into physical energy, you can put a label on it. This is how they created religion. And it's all the same shit. Religion, spirituality, is all the same shit, just with different names, just with different titles, just with different labels. So when we sit here and bash religious people and shit, we're really bashing ourselves because it's the same exact shit, just with different names. It's with different energy. That's it. That's all. That's what y'all gotta understand. This is what y'all gotta understand. And I know y'all might think I'm not against religion, bro. I'm against people's intention behind using religion. But anyway, that's kind of beside the point. But this is what y'all got to understand. This is what y'all have to understand. This is the formula for everything you see in physical existence. Creation comes in threes. 1 + 2 gives you 3. Masculine, man, woman, child. The Holy Trinity. This is what it is. But religion told you frequency, energy. They told you Father God, Son of God, and the Holy Spirit. So they completely blocked out the negative, the feminine energy. They completely blocked it out. And y'all wonder why we have our feelings. You wonder why we're numb today, because we blocked out the feminine energy. They told us that women ain't shit. And this is why we are suffering right now. This is why we can't tap into our spiritual vibrations. And this is why most people are numb. And the only thing they can feel are negative emotions. You see? And once you suppress the feminine energy, what tends to happen is you start to experience negative feelings. Because once you suppress the feminine energies, right, you can't experience high vibrations anymore. You can only experience low vibrations like gear, shame, fear, you feel me? And based on those feelings, those are going to create thoughts. Because it doesn't have to be frequency plus vibration. It can be vibration plus frequency. See, they got us working backwards. What they did is they suppressed our feelings. And based on them suppressing our feelings, those are giving us certain thought patterns. If I make somebody feel spiritually suppressed, they're going to think negative. And if they think negative long enough, if they focus long enough on that negativity, it's going to manifest into a person, place, or thing, or scenario, aka energy. You feel me? Because if you focus on something long enough, that means it matters to you. Physical matter. Do you see where I'm going? This is not hard. This is not rocket science. I can go much deeper, but I'm trying to keep this as surface level as possible. So this is what y'all got to understand. The masculine, the positive, whatever you want to call it, the light, and then you got the feminine, the negative, your feelings, the dark. And when I say negative, unindoctrinate your mind, because negative ain't necessarily negativity. Because if we didn't have negativity, we necessarily wouldn't have positivity. Both of these two have to coexist. You can't have one without the other. You can't have a child with just a man. It's impossible. You can't have a child with just a woman. It's impossible. It's impossible. You feel me? You need both energies to create an energy. And what y'all got to understand is, like that religious example I just gave you, all they are doing is following these same spiritual formulas, and it's manifesting into physical matter. And then they put a label on that physical matter. Because what y'all have to understand is what you focus on, aka your thoughts, gives you a certain feeling. And if you focus on that feeling that thought just gave you long enough, then it's going to manifest into energy. And so what they did was they infiltrated our minds. They infiltrated our subconscious mind. And now it's making us feel some type of way. And as a result, religion was manifested for pedophilia, negativity, suicide rates, depression rates at an all-time high. Do y'all understand? This is what these niggas are doing. This is what they're doing. This is their whole grand scheme plan. It's not rocket science, bro. This shit is so simple, it's complicated. This is what y'all need to understand. So everything you see in existence, let's take Buddha, for example. Someone had the idea, okay, I want to create a religious figure. How is that? Okay, that's the thought, a religious figure. How is that religious figure going to make me feel? Okay, and based on that feeling that thought just gave me, if I focus on that feeling long enough, aka if it matters to me enough, it's going to manifest as a person, place, thing, or scenario. So the thought is a religious figure. How does that religious figure make me feel? Oh, it makes me feel like so-and-so. And as a result, that's the energy you get. Okay, and so what are we going to name this energy? Okay, let's name it Buddha. Yeah, that's what we'll call him. We'll call him Buddha. And then we're going to come up with another religious figure. We're going to come up with another idea, and that idea is going to give us a certain feeling, and it's going to manifest into an energy. Okay, what are we going to call this? What are we going to call this energy? What are we going to label this energy? Okay, we can call this energy Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. We'll call it Jesus Christ. And we'll get people to invest their energy into the shit that we think that matters. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see where I'm going? Okay, another thought, for example. Okay, a thought, someone dying. How does someone dying make you feel? It makes me feel negative. Okay, that manifests into a physical energy. What are we going to label that energy? We can call that a serial killer. That's what we'll call it. Okay, let's have another thought. We'll take another thought. This person is better than me. How does this thought make me feel? It makes me feel kind of shallow. It makes me feel kind of bad. The thought that person had, this person is better than me. The feeling that thought gave them, okay, this person is better than me. How does that make you feel? It makes me feel low. Okay, so what are we going to call this low energy that you're feeling? We can call it envy Or yeah, we'll call it envy or jealousy. So what y'all got to understand is everything is just frequency plus vibration, and it manifests into a physical person, place, thing, or scenario. And then based on that person, place, thing, or scenario, they just put a label on it. They just put a label on it. And depending on how much energy that people give into these things, that is going to be how much influence it has. The only reason why the NBA is so relevant is because we give it energy. That's it. That's all. If nobody watched the NBA would have no energy. And what they are doing is they're taking your thought forms, they're taking how those thought forms are making you feel, and then they are telling you what to invest in. They're telling you you need to listen to this religion. They're telling you you need to work a job. AKA, they're taking your frequency and vibration, and and as a result, it manifests the energy. And then you take your energy and you give it to the goddamn government. That's what's going on. So you need to cultivate your own thoughts, your own ideas, and then you need to determine how your own thoughts and ideas make you feel. And as a result, that's going to give you the type of energy you want, whether it be a person, place, thing, or scenario. Because that's what matters, physical matter to you. But what they're doing is they're taking their thoughts, their ideas, their concepts, and then they're telling you how to feel about it. And then you're investing your energy into their thoughts, their ideas, their concepts. And that's why we're in the shit we're in today. That is exactly why we're in the shit today. And this is what everything stems from. Everything stems from these three things: frequency, vibration, energy. It could also work as vibration plus frequency is energy. There's no specific order. But do you see what I'm saying? The vibration is feminine. This is why females have vibrators. I'm just trying to give y'all examples. You feel me? You feel me? And then you have your thoughts, the frequency. This is why men are more linear thinkers. Not to say women, because y'all got to understand, both, whether you're a man or female, we both possess both of these energies. You cannot exist physically in physical matter if you do not possess both of these energies. You need both of you need masculine and feminine to create a child, right? Okay. You need an idea. That idea has to give you some type of passion or desire. Because if you have an idea and you don't feel no type of way about it, it's not going to matter to you. Oh my gosh, Lynn. Oh my gosh. You're cold. You're cold. And like I said, I can go much deeper with this, but I'm trying to keep it surface level so we can have a base understanding. This is what y'all need to understand. Frequency plus vibration equals an energy. If you think negative, you're going to feel negative, and you're going to manifest a negative person, place, thing, or scenario. Because what y'all got to understand, what you focus on, aka your thoughts, based on the feeling and if you focus on that thought long enough, it's going to make you feel some type of way. And then as a result, it's going to manifest into something you don't like. So this is why you need to keep your thoughts positive. This is why you need to keep your vibration high. You feel me? Feminine, masculine. Light, dark. And when I say negative, because the feminine energy associated with negative, y'all need to unindoctrinate y'all's mind. Negative don't mean bad, bro. Because if anything, without negative experiences, we wouldn't be able to enjoy anything on life. It's the negative experiences that make us happy. This is why the female energy, everything stems from vibration, bro. It stems from the feeling. If you don't feel nothing, my nigga, you can't create anything. You can't create anything. See, you can create shit without thinking. Most of y'all don't think at all. And you just walking around on autopilot and you manifesting a whole bunch of bullshit. You feel me? But you're not thinking, but at the same time, you still vibrating at some type of level. If you're not thinking for yourself, 9 times out of 10, you're vibrating at an extremely low level. So most of y'all aren't thinking, aka you're not using your own thoughts or your own masculine energy. You don't have a drive or willpower for yourself. And so these demons or the government thinks for you, causing you to feel a certain type of way. You don't even know how you feel. You don't know why you feel bad or sad. And now it's going to manifest into people, places, and things. Because as within, so without. As above, so below. This is what y'all got to understand. It's really that simple. And with that being said, Strauss, you're something else.